Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. And welcome to your The Batman sequel update. Take a listen to this. The Batman fan discovers massive Two-Face sequel tease in viral Riddler website. Wow. By Brad Lang of CBR.com. The Batman fan discovers massive Two-Face sequel tease in viral Riddler website. Fans of the Batman are solving Riddler's real-life puzzle, discovering that the sequel to Matt Reeves' gritty superhero film may feature Two-Face. Let's have a look. While the Batman may not include a post-credit scene that sets up a sequel, sharp-witted fans have uncovered a teaser for the next film online. After successfully solving the puzzles found in Riddler's website, which can be accessed by searching the URL highlighted at the end of the Batman, fans can discover several significant hints as to what the next film could entail. As pointed out by Reddit user u/Vengeance22, a handful of codes are clearly meant to reference the first appearance of several characters in Batman's long-running comic book history. The second to last string of numbers is what's raising eyebrows, 258.10.19.74. This lines up with Batman #258, wherein Two-Face escapes from Arkham Asylum. Beyond this overt reference, users that successfully complete the Riddler's trials are also provided access to one last cipher. When cracked, this sinister page reads, "You think I'm finished, but perhaps you don't know the full truth. Every ending is a new beginning. Something is coming." This seemingly confirms that Robert Pattinson's portrayal of the Caped Crusader will make a grand return and may potentially go up against Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face. The discovery of these new details goes hand in hand with another sequel teases, also obtained through Riddler's website. Before viewing the cipher, fans can download a password-protected file that features footage of Thomas Wayne giving a speech during his mayoral campaign. The word "hush" appears scrawled across the video, suggesting that the next movie could be taking inspiration from the blockbuster Batman story, simply titled Hush. Whether these teases pay off remains to be seen, but fans looking for more of Matt Reeves' gritty interpretation of Gotham City have plenty to look forward to. Two spin-off series set in the world of the Batman are currently in development for HBO Max. One of the shows will focus on the Penguin's rise to power, while the other will seemingly hone in on Arkham Asylum. There's currently no word on when these series will debut. The Batman premiered to a stellar response from fans and critics alike, with many holding it up to be the Caped Crusader's best live-action adaptation to date. Reviewers praised Pattinson's portrayal of a broken, misguided Bruce Wayne, as well as Reeves' grounded story, which takes full advantage of its film noir influences. So what can we gauge from this? I think it's pretty obvious that Harvey Dent will at least appear in a sequel or a spin-off. Whether he becomes Two-Face straight away may not be the case. We may have to wait until the third movie or a fourth movie. We'll have to wait and see. But again, Matt Reeves has left loads of clues for the future of The Batman universe, and it's really, really exciting. And again, it just shows you what a genius this man is. This is actually better than a post-credit scene, a website where you can kind of research and discover more clues on the future. Matt Reeves is interested in Hush, but not necessarily for the Batman sequel, by Molly Edwards of Games Radar. The Batman director Matt Reeves has said he's interested in bringing Hush to the big screen, but not necessarily for a sequel. In DC Comics, Hush is introduced with a connection to Bruce Wayne's past, and his plan involves multiple other bad guys, including the likes of Riddler and Poison Ivy. Maybe it was Hush who appointed the Riddler to do all the stuff in the first The Batman movie. When asked in a Twitter Q&A which character he would like to bring to the Batman's universe, Reeves answered, there are so many. I think Hush is a really interesting one to do. I'll choose Hush. To be extra clear, though, that isn't a guarantee we'll be seeing the villain in a sequel. That doesn't mean that the next one will be Hush. I just want to say there are so many, and what we would do next, what we're going to do next, if we have that opportunity, it's still in the planning stages, and I have a lot of ideas. Reeves added, so please don't latch onto this and say, hey, they're doing the Hush movie. I like that. I like that he's not getting people's hopes up and he's being clear. This is what's great about this guy. However, the door isn't closed, but that's a character that I love, that I would love to see done, and maybe we'll get the opportunity to do it. Reeves continued, but there are many. The Batman sees Robert Pattinson's City of Vigilante go up against Paul Dano's Riddler. Wow, wow, wow. So very interesting from Matt Reeves. He's got a Hush kind of Easter egg reference in the film The Batman. He said he'd like to do Hush, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's in a sequel. I know a lot of you who watch my channel are very interested in seeing Hush being introduced to Matt Reeves' The Batman universe. Again, just like Harvey Two-Face, look, he's not going to let everything out the bag straight away that he wants this one or that one in a sequel. I still think all this points to a Batman Arkham sequel for the Batman. This has been Movies TV Mad. I admit, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss this perfection. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.